Hey y'all, welcome back to Weekday. I'm so happy to be back again for another Tuesday with you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me while I'm trying to figure this out and trying to help Weekday and myself grow. I know the first little bit of this can be a little rough, and I truly do appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. Something happened this past week that made me want to do a different topic for this episode of Weekday. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling, a little off? Like the energy shifted, the room got heavier, and suddenly you didn't feel good anymore? Well, that's not a coincidence. That's what happens when someone starts talking badly about somebody else, right? One bad apple really can poison the well. And today we're going to talk about why it happens, why it's dangerous, and why protecting your mouth is really about protecting your peace. So let's get into it. Let's be honest. People don't talk badly about others because they're evil, right? Well, I guess sometimes they are, but for the most part, they do it because they're hurt, right? Or they want validation. And some simply because they want a bond. Sometimes gossip can feel like a connection, but, sometimes it's because something feels common. And just because it's common doesn't mean it's healthy. When one person brings negativity into a conversation, everyone drinks from it. Suddenly, the vibe changes, trust shifts. People start wondering, if they're talking about them, what do they say about me when I'm not around? That's how a well gets poisoned. It doesn't happen all at once, but slowly, quietly, conversation by conversation. Talking badly about others doesn't just affect them. It affects you. It lowers your integrity. It keeps any resentment alive. It attracts more drama. It makes peace impossible. It tells the world who you are when no one's watching. People remember how you make them feel, and gossip never, ever feels clean. There's a difference between venting and gossip, right? And pretending there isn't is how people avoid accountability. Venting is done in private, and the purpose is for clarity or for healing. Venting also doesn't destroy somebody else's character, and venting ends with a resolution. Now, gossip, on the other hand, is repetitive. It's done in public, and it's generally unnecessary, right? Gossip is about someone that isn't present to be able to defend themselves. It leaves everyone feeling dirty and uneasy. If it doesn't lead to healing, it's not venting. What you can do to step away from one who is choosing to gossip is simple. You don't have to announce your boundaries. You don't have to explain yourself. You definitely got options. You can simply say, "This is not a conversation I want to be a part of." And if that doesn't work, you can change the subject. Or if it is you who is doing the gossiping and you feel the need to talk badly about somebody, how about you take it to a journal instead of a group chat, right? You can also try addressing the person directly if and when it's safe and respectful to do so. Every conversation is a choice. You either clean the well or you're the one who poisons it. And the people who protect their peace, they watch what comes out of their mouth and what they allow into their ears. If someone is comfortable talking badly about others to you, they're comfortable talking badly about you. One bad apple can poison the whole well. And protecting your peace starts with protecting your mouth. If you guys have noticed a pattern with these episodes so far, You're right. There definitely is one. This particular episode fits into my 10 lessons that I've learned so far in my life. And the core lesson here is maturity is realizing you don't need to participate in every conversation you're invited to, especially the ones rooted in negativity. It also pairs beautifully with taking no crap, having boundaries, and having emotional growth. At the end of the day, how you speak about others is a reflection of how you respect yourself. Not every thought needs a microphone. Not every conversation deserves your energy. And not every space is meant to hear your voice. You don't protect your peace by being louder. You protect it by being more intentional. So before you speak, you should always ask yourself, is this cleaning the well or is it poisoning it? Here's this week's challenge, and it's simple but very powerful. For the next 7 days, I want you to notice your conversations. If you feel the urge to talk badly about someone who isn't present to defend themselves, then pause. And then at the end of the week, ask yourself, how did my energy feel when I chose restraint over a reaction? Next week, we're talking about what happens when you are the one being talked about. How to stay grounded when you know your name is in rooms that you're not in. How to stop defending yourself. And how to trust that your character will speak louder than any rumor. Because peace isn't about controlling the narrative. It's about knowing who you are. Until then, protect your peace and choose your words wisely. And I'll see you next Tuesday. As always, stay real, stay raw, and stay curious.